Ladies and a few gentlemen, welcome, welcome. This, as always, is a wonderful occasion, and certainly we need to thank a certain Mayor Pro Tem for starting this 10 years ago. So I would like to, in fact, call on Mayor Pro Tem Vivian Burke to come up first. Unfortunately, the mayor could not be here, so we'll just skip over him there. No, Mrs. Burke, if you will.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm so happy to be here, and I had said all I wanted to do was just to sit and fellowship. It's wonderful when we take time to let people know how much we appreciate them, and also let them know as partners they make a difference for us in this city. I do believe that our city manager, I saw him. I always like for him, you all to know, he's in charge of 237,000 people. That means all of you who live in the city of Winston-Salem. And I want to say a special thanks to Councilmember Adams and Councilmember Light. Giving you a shout out, all right. I know that this has been a very interesting project. We've had so much cooperation from our community, and I especially am missing one other person, and that is former Councilwoman Wanda Murchell. Wanda and I met, and we became very close friends, and we've had what I would consider one of the nicest relationships. I told someone the other day, I said, if you want something done, and you're trying to get it done, I said, if Wanda was here, I'd just say, Wanda, I need that vote for this. Now you think about that. And she said, all right, Viv, and I get back. And so we had such a, as elected officials, a wonderful relationship. And of course, you'll hear from Ms. Salt shortly, and I'm sure she'll say a few things in behalf of Wanda and her company. I know if the mayor was here, he would say, if he were here, he would say, welcome to all of you. And to the former ladies who's been recognized, I want to tell you how much we appreciate you again. And to the staff who makes this day possible, I say thank you. And I did not come here to do a lot of involvement. I came to fellowship. And my dear friend is with me, Miss Weary. Is with me. Miss Weary, stand. This is my friend. Thank you. And she'll probably tell me, why would you have to say what I'm getting ready to say? Some years ago, we were teachers together. She finished Winston-Salem State. We taught in the same school system. And then later on, the school system hired elementary counselors. And Miss Weary, I became one of the first elementary counselors. There was 5 of us. And then later on, Miss Weary called me. She said, you know, I want to be a guidance counselor. And I don't know where she was getting her training in it or not. And so she did get her training, and she would go out to the school system, and she would meet with some people, and she let the principal where she was working know she wanted that position, and he kept ignoring her. And so I said to Miss Weary, you don't have to beg. Get on your knees and ask God to give you something. Amen. And she got on her knees, and God gave her, she started a little red schoolhouse daycare on Old Greensboro Road. And then if you would look at the city's records, you could see she opened up 2 of the larger daycares, one in the southeast part of the city and one in Old Town. But I wanted to say that about my friend because it's wonderful when we see women move into the business world, and she's been a very good businesswoman, and her daughter now is in charge of the business. So to all of you women, and to the men who know how great we are, and how wonderful we are, and how kind we are, and how gracious we are, and most of all, how smart we are. We're glad you're here with us to celebrate this occasion, and God bless all of us. Thank you.
as always, I mean, this will forever be known as your event. I don't care if you bow out and just socialize. Oh, my. It is time to acknowledge our outstanding women leaders of this year. I am very, very pleased to ask each one of you to come up when I call your name, and I would guess just stay up here to make it easier for our cameraman. First, I'm delighted to welcome Michelle Cook, who is the Vice Chancellor for University Advancement, and Executive Director of the Winston-Salem State University Foundation. I mean, her bio just goes on, but and one of the most important things, of course, is that she is with me on the YWCA board. Michelle. That's, I will hand this to you. Next, Reagan Tholen, who is without her scooter. She's actually walking. Reagan is the president of Old Salem and taken on that job that is doing an amazing job. So we all appreciate her leadership in our biggest not-for-profit in the city. So, Reagan.
He wants to come over in this side.
Okay, all righty. You wanna? Okay. Next, I'm very pleased to announce one of my dear people, Layla Garms, who, this is a really unusual thing. Usually she's the one doing the reporting and the picture taking. Now she's on the other side of the camera. So, Layla, congratulations. And we're supposed to pose. Oh. That's so funny. She's doing all we have to do. She's working. She's done more of these things than I have. Tamala, yes. Very delighted to announce. She is with the Forsyth County School System, a social worker for the school system, and is a welcome addition to the crew here. Yeah. And if you will, okay, there we go.
We'll stage it after.
Okay. Another dear friend I'm delighted to welcome is Dewana Hamlin. We've worked together a lot with her domestic violence. Congratulations. Sharon Jeffries Jones, Executive Vice President of BB&T. And let's see if we do this right. Congratulations. And the super engineer. How about that? The top person in our Department of Transportation, Tanique McCullough. Yvette Stackhouse is a legal aid attorney in North Carolina, and we're delighted certainly to have her here. Congratulations. And last but not least, Marviette Usher, who is a software developer, which means I probably can't even speak to her. I don't. Okay, we're going to ask Ms. Salt from Piedmont Federal to say a few words. They have been our supporters forever, but we've got more business with you all, so if you want to just stay.
Oh,
Okay, all right, Ginger Salt.
And I promise to be quick, because I know how it is to be in high heels standing up for a long time. Well, first of all, my name is Ginger Salt, and I'm here on behalf of Piedmont Federal Savings Bank, and also on behalf of Wanda Marshall. And Wanda extends her sincere apology. She wanted to be here tonight, but I'm honored to be here in her place. I'm honored to be in a room with such impressive women, and gentlemen as well. But it's amazing. We're at Piedmont, we're very excited to be the sponsor of the 12th Annual Outstanding Women Leaders Reception. And special thanks to Mayor Pro Tem Dr. Vivian Burke, as well as Councilwomen Adams and Councilwoman Light. So thank you very much for that. This room of women represents strength, character, integrity, contributions, and leadership. But probably one of the biggest things you all represent is the ability to multitask. As women, we all know about that. And we have to balance so much on our plates, and you all exemplify that, and you're wonderful role models of doing it very well. So it is our honor at Piedmont Federal to sponsor you and be a part of this with you. Thank you for letting me be here.
Yeah, I just want to say that Dana Suggs has been another great supporter of the Outstanding Women Leaders, and she, I believe, has a gift for the ladies.
And I just wanted to say congratulations again to you all and welcome to the Sisterhood. It's a wonderful program and it's great for us to acknowledge each other. And I feel really special as well because every year the city calls upon me to present you guys with gifts from body and soul, in addition to the little one that I gave you before. So congratulations again.
Thank you, Councilmember Light. She does such a good job emceeing. I mean, she's just like moving right along. And everybody knows one thing you don't do is give a preacher and a politician a mic. So I'm one of those type politicians, but I'm not going to keep you long, trust me. I want to always thank and commend one of my mentors, Dr. Vivian H. Burke, for everything that she does for this community, and especially for us women. She never misses an opportunity to uplift women or to talk about our successes or the things that are not happening that should happen, whether that be in the political arena or the corporate America arena, our neighborhoods, communities, and those type things. Again, I want to thank my council member over here, Molly Light, for all that she's doing too, because right now I'm the baby female council member on the council, and I revel at everything that these two women can teach me and show me. And sometimes, you know, I tell people, when people start to call you a leader, you heard me, when people start calling you a leader, you know, that's a huge, it's a huge responsibility, not to be taken lightly. I don't care where it is that you're recognized for that. Again, whether in your homes, your churches, your community, as a woman and a female, you do not take that lightly. You know, to whom much is given, much is asked. You know, it's nice to be seen in the public eye, you know, as a leader. But you need to understand, when people call you a leader, I tell people, and somebody told me this, if you are a real leader, you can pick up the phone or text or email 30 people and tell them to meet you up here on the corner. And they really won't ask you why. They just know that Dee Dee or all these women need me, and it's something that I need to be paying attention to. Miss Burke I can get 30. Miss Burke can get probably 1,000. But and Molly can get about 100. I'm working my way there. But the point is, understand that, again, it comes with much responsibility. Again, when people call you a leader, don't just take the title, take the accolade or the reward or the awards and go home and rest with it. We need you to get engaged. We're recognizing that we see qualities in you as well as others, but we need you to get engaged. We need you to get outside your comfort zone and your box, whether it's where you work or where you play or relax with your family. But we need you to do that. Again, I want to thank Ms. Burke and thank Molly and all of you here this evening. I want to commend the women that we have honored as outstanding leaders, and also the ones out here that have been recognized in the past, or the ones of you that are going to be recognized in the future. Again, it doesn't necessarily take somebody to tell you that you're a leader. You know if you got it or not. You know if you got it or not. If you can walk into a room, as I tell people, and you can look around and you can say, okay, in 5 minutes I can convince everybody in here to believe in something that I believe in and buy into it, then you're a leader. Again, we want to thank each and every one of you. We want to thank the staff of Winston-Salem, the staff here at Winston-Salem State University, go Rams. We want to thank all of the folks that helped put this together, Piedmont Federal. And we also want to thank our very good friend, former council member Wanda Marshall, who's not here with us this evening. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you.